Hi guys. So I had recorded a vlog that I was going to put up this week. It's pre-recorded. It's from like last week or the week before. I don't really remember. I recorded a bit of videos one week and just edited them in order to dish out and have time to myself to study and things like that. And about 2 days ago, me and my family got robbed, and that really affected me in terms of, like, I felt violated, I felt disrespected, because not only did they take, things that cost money and, precious things like jewelry, but they rummaged and threw everything around. Obviously, it's not their home. And I think it's really disrespectful to just walk into someone's house, but not everybody has, I guess, morals. And they had taken my deceased grandparents' clothes, jewelry, items, just threw it everywhere. That was their house, and my mother took the time, the work, the effort to build her new house, because the other house is just, it's not livable. It's very old. There was a lot of problems with it, and it was just a really bad environment. We couldn't take everything that was at the old house to this house because there's just either no room or we didn't have a place for it. And so we would just little by little take things, and most of the stuff they took from me was like my old laptop. They took information, which is scary. They took my some of my games, a Wii U, things like that. At first I was, like, wow, they took my shit, but I was really just angry over the fact that they had the gall to go and trespass on our property, because the properties are connected still. They're just two separate houses. So, it was upsetting. And, it took me some time to, I don't know if I'm on and off, I'm on to where I feel my privacy was violated, but then I go into where, like, I'm not tied to materialistic things, as sucky as that might be. That's not the reason why I'm, nervous or depressed or pissed. And, I'm grateful for the things that I have. I'm grateful that, for our safety, that we weren't there, that nothing else happened, That's what I'm grateful for, and I'm thankful for that. And, it was getting to me, but I'm just like, whatever, And it's normal to feel angry and scared. I was sleeping with my mom like I used to these past few days because I just felt fearful of being alone, and my sleeping was sucky. It was sucky. It was on and off sleeping. I would jolt awake at any kind of noise, and I didn't want to come back in my room because I wasn't comfortable, but I'm back in it now. I just started moving buns of stuff back in here, and I feel like I'm in a good spot. I know what I want. I kind of lost my vision for a second there, because I'm practicing to be a yoga instructor and doing all this stuff, and I'm not gonna dwell on an event like that. It's raining right now. It just kind of calmed down a little bit, but when I came in here, it started like pouring all of a sudden, and so I opened my window just a little bit to purify the air, and I feel better than I did. I feel much more stronger, I guess. A lot of people kind of process things a lot differently, but I'm a Sagittarius, I look at the world in the most optimistic light for the most part. I still am in my feelings where I can get angry, I can get upset, I can get anxious and fearful. I can get all those emotions, but ultimately what it comes down to is being positive and looking at the bigger picture and being like, well, at least this didn't happen. At least that didn't happen. And I let myself go through the feelings. I acknowledge those feelings. And then I'm like, well, life moves on. And I cannot stay stuck where these types of people want me to be stuck. I feel bigger than that. And I feel like, you know what? It's okay. Because at the end of the day, they were materialistic things, and although they are expensive to obtain or get back, it's not impossible to get them back. And that's just how I feel. My boyfriend was a bit upset about it because most, if not all of those things, he got me. And, just the memories tied to, those things, those gifts and things like that. They're not gone, but, I don't have them in my possession any longer. And I'm starting to be okay with that in the sense of I'm fine about it, It never was about materialistic things or objects. It was mainly about the information that was taken. The fact that strangers had access to my old home. It's really scary to know that, and in the pit of my heart, I would like to see justice prevail and for people like that to get punished, because you don't go breaking into people's homes and taking their, possessions that they worked hard for, or that is really none of your business. But, I'm in a better place today, and I feel a lot better. I feel stronger mentally. I feel stronger emotionally, I feel like it lit a fire in me to be like, you can't take this, this is just one of the mini bumps in the road. There's, natural disasters. There's always going to be something that breaks you in terms of, takes your possessions. And people get attached to possessions just because it's something that you work hard for, or it's something that you're gifted. And it holds sentimental value. I'm just thankful for what I have. I'm thankful for the things that I have now, and I've always thought about going minimalistic. But yeah, I'm glad that I took the more important things to me, I guess. And I have those things with me still. And I guess the ending note would be to just work on me, because people can take physical items, and people could possibly even take your identity. They could try. But at the end of the day, no one can take your soul. No one can take your love, No one can take your sense of spirit. And I think that's what got me out of it, was that those things are easily replaceable. They can't take anything else from me. I felt unsafe for a little while, like they would come back, or like, oh, I felt studied. I felt targeted, and now I have a fury in me. I have a wrath in me, and but it's a good kind of feeling. It's an empowering feeling. Just going through the days and getting back to what I'm wanting to do with my life, what I'm setting to do, my purpose for the moment, which is finishing my yoga and writing, hopefully do a little meditation. I will be cleansing my room. I'll be lighting up some incense, purifying my space. I don't want to be bitter over this. I don't want this event in my life to change me, to change how I look at the world, how I view things. I definitely want to take from this as a sense to always keep my guard up and protect. And it actually got me more into my craft, protection. I need to be doing that every moon cycle, and yeah, so this full moon I probably will be banishing some energies, banishing just evil energies on the property, and I will definitely, it definitely has gotten me more involved in my craft and my spirituality, so I guess that's come from it. I appreciate you guys listening to me vent. I just kind of wanted to say that even in the lowest parts of your life where you feel, why me, this wouldn't have happened if only I had just, and stop feeling the guilt. It is the past now. You can't change it. You can only move forward. Anything you can do to rise above it, do it. This doesn't change who you are. You may feel like it does. You may feel like it will bring you down and make you fearful of the world, but it's not. Don't let it. I would say it sounds easier said than done, but I've done it when I felt like super depressed about it. But I'm just realigning myself again and bringing myself back to what I was. So, but even better and even stronger. I hope that you guys enjoyed my little pep talk. I know that I'm not the only one going through things. Take what applies to you in terms of, at the end of the day, we move on and we move forward. And we don't look back. We don't let anything hold us back. And to just love and protect ourselves. And don't let anything stop us from moving forward with our goals. We're all strong people. And anything in our path, in our way, we will overcome. And I just wanted to say that I will be posting my pre-filmed vlog, which is basically just like an insomnia study sesh. Just eating snacks and just studying. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you stick around. Like this video to tell me you liked it. And subscribe if you want to see more. I'm definitely going towards the more spiritual aspect on my channel. I feel I'm very open-minded. I just speak my mind. I talk my mind. I like raising people's energies. And that is all. So, bye guys. I do have a bit of advice for you, is to keep track, write down all of your serial numbers of things that you find important, like a laptop, or your Nintendo Switch, your video camera, anything that is an expensive product that has personal information on it that you would die if it got stolen or lost. Keep those serial numbers, because trust me, ain't nobody keeping those serial numbers. I don't know what they wanted me to do, but really keep track of those serial numbers.